Hi there, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. My name is Melanie, and welcome to dealing with my Pinkfresh collections. I probably have, I don't know, like maybe eight collections left to go through, maybe a little bit more. If you saw the last one, I purged almost an inch, which is saying something because Pinkfresh is one of my favorite manufacturers. So I have, first of all, 4 collections I think here that I don't think I'm going to break up. So we're going to have a look at them, just make sure that there's nothing in there that I want to purge, and then we'll talk about why I don't want to break them up, that kind of thing. So the first is Indigo Hills. This was one of the first collections, I think, probably like the 3rd or 4th collection I bought from them. And I started using this to document a trip to Yosemite. Now, it doesn't necessarily scream hiking, camping, that kind of thing. And to be honest, if I hadn't already started using that in the album, I probably would purge quite a bit of this. I think they've come a long way since this collection was released. But because I did start it and I want to carry it throughout that album, I'm going to hold on to everything. And I'm actually going to put this with, what's the right word? I have a sleeve for this where I've got like pictures already printed, ephemera, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to put that in there. I probably have to put it in a bigger envelope now that I think about it, but that's where this is going to go. The next one is office hours, and the reason why I'm thinking I don't want to break this one up is because it's very thematic, and I think if I spread it out amongst my everyday collections and stuff that I would lose track of it. So if I wanted to do any documenting about my work life, past or present, it just makes sense to have this as a collection. Now I think I have 2 of everything in here, and I believe I probably have seen some of this in my regular stash, and I may have already decluttered some of it, which is fine because I knew that I had this particular collection sitting around here. So we're going to keep this all together. We're going to put that in a sleeve and label it, and it's still going to go in my everyday section, but at least will be contained so that if I need it, I know where to find it. Okay, the next one that I'm thinking I want to keep together is a case of the Blahs. Now I know I have purged a lot of this already and that I had already spread this out a little bit throughout my stash, but again, it's got a very specific theme to it for some of the papers. Not all of them, but I will know that I have this collection. So if I want to document a difficult story or something that's going on, like the whole 2020 debacle, which I do want to document, I just haven't been in the right frame of mind for that, that I've got this collection together. So there's 2 each, and I think that's acceptable. So this is also going to go in my everyday in a sleeve, which I have to go pull another one, but we're going to leave it together. So the next is Flower Market. I am using Flower Market to document my early childhood, I think. At least I've started that, and my parents' wedding, that kind of thing. And because of that, I think I am just going to keep everything together, including the embellishments. So all of this, I think we're just going to keep it in a bag and we're going to hang it up in the closet as a kit with all the goodies. Now, is every piece in here something that I love? No. It looks like we got 2 of each. Can I pull other items from my stash to supplement this? Absolutely. Well, actually, I don't have 2 of each. I think I just have an extra one of these. Can I pull from my stash to supplement? Yes, of course. Is my whole childhood going to be documented with just this collection? No. But I've already started using it, and I like having the idea of being able to, disperse it throughout. So we're going to use a bag for that, and that's going to get hung back up in the closet. And I'll probably put a label on it of something to the effect, you know, 1970s project. Okay, I found some more Life Right Now, and I know that we have gone through this already, and I have purged some of this. So this will be interesting. If I, you know, choose differently today than I did when I originally went through it, that's okay. No harm, no foul. I'm going to put this one in Kit Starter. I know I talked about this in my, this has gone in my story section, and I'm going to purge this because I think once I tell that story, I don't think I need to tell it again. I like that page, but I also like the blue, so we're going to put that in blue. This was not my favorite, neither is that, so we're going to purge that. This could be a good filler, start of an album, so let's put that in a filler page. Okay, this is super cool. I like the green. I don't know that I would use the cut aparts, so we'll put those in green. This is interesting. I don't know that I have anything specifically I want to talk about for this, but I feel like this should go in my story prompt papers. I don't know, I'm just feeling like it should. And I think I'm going to put this one in school. It's a musical instruments and a pink and white dot. I don't really have any musical stories to tell either. I don't think that would fit this paper. And the pink and white dot is kind of mess, so I'm going to purge that. This looks like a good story prompt paper as well, so I'm going to stick that in there, although right offhand I can't think of anything. And I think I'm going to purge this paper. The words, this is definitely going to go in pink. This is real iconic. Chat messages, etc. I don't know what I would do with that. No stories are coming to mind, so I'm going to put that in neutrals. Some sort of tags or boxes, and we've got books, which I'm going to put that in school as well. Kind of got some Polaroids, and I'm going to put this in my kids section. Okay, so I have Lovely Blooms, which was from a class, and I actually have a lot left over because I didn't really like the projects. So, yeah. I need to find a place to put cut files. Don't know where to put that. All the embellishments, you know what we're doing with that. This is left over from a pocket. I think I'm just going to purge that, or what do you call it? What's the word I'm thinking of? Recycle. I do like some of those. That's pretty. Well, we do have some scraps in here. Okay, so let's pull out the scrap papers. We know what we're doing with those. Those are going in my scrap pile. Okay, so what's left? We're going to put this in Kit Starter. I'm going to put this in the story prompt one as well. I think that would be a good layout to just write a story that I don't have any photos. So that's what we're going to do with that. I'm going to purge this piece. I'm going to put this in graphic backgrounds. This one kind of trips my eyes a little bit, and I really don't care for this floral, so I'm going to purge that. This soft, pretty floral. I'm going to put that in orange. Okay, we're moving right along. Not purging quite as much as we did last time. Okay, these are also leftovers from a class. Let's see, do we have any scraps in here? I think we do. That's got scraps. All these partial sheets, we're just basically going to move to the scrap bin. Let's see if we can come up with something from there. Okay, the shells are cute. And we can put this under summer. So let's do that. We'll put that under summer. This is like a great background, but it does say summer agenda on there. So I'm going to put that in summer as well. I'm going to put that in summer. I feel like this is backwards. Oh, I got a couple of these. Okay. So summer. Let's move that to green. Kit starter. That was that same background, so we're going to leave that in summer. Leave that in summer. The Monstera leaves, we're going to leave that in summer as well. This we're going to move to aqua. We've got a floral. I'm going to put that in blue. Definitely leave that in summer. The fruit, I'm going to put that in pink. Stripe versus palm trees. I'm going to leave the palm trees in summer. Normally I move them to travel, but I do live in California, so I think we're going to keep that as summer, same as that one. And that's the cover sheet. Okay, so we got a summer section. Okay, keeping it real, I pulled those extra pieces that I had waiting to be included in here. Now, I'm not sure if I want to leave this as a kit. Because it's got some very thematic papers in here, I think it might be okay to just leave it as a kit. Again, documenting real life, if you will. Can some of these be, you know, moved outward? Yes. But I think I'm feeling leaving it all together. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this is going to be put in a sleeve and filed as a collection under everyday. And with that, we are moving on to the last one, the last Pinkfresh, and this is an old one. This is Felicity. I don't even know how old this is. Does it have a year on it? You don't even have branding strips on it. It is old. I suspect that a lot of this is going to go. Okay, well, we'll find out. So we have a geometric, and then the birds. The birds are cute. I don't know if I have this in a kit starter or not, so I'm going to keep one for kit starter. If I happen to have one already, that's fine. So we're going to purge that one. We got the cut aparts. We're going to purge both of those. Stripe with this kind of heart on the back side, we're going to purge. I'm just going to put the purge to the right because the pile's going to topple over. Some more of the birds, but I like the other one better. So we're going to purge this. We've got this kind of geometric pattern. We're going to purge that. Pink. The hearts are cute. I do like the hearts. So let's put the hearts in kit starter. Actually, let's put one in kit starter and purge the other. Birds on a line, I like that. And then there's the houses on the other side, which I don't love that design. So let's put the birds in the peachy color. Peachy pink, coral, a wonky kind of geometric, and I think we're going to purge that. Okay, and that is what we're going to call a wrap, and the total purged for today is another what? Just over a quarter of an inch? Quarter of an inch. I'll take it. And I got some cleanup to do. So if you haven't already clued in, I like to do these in small chunks so that it doesn't become overwhelming. And I do kind of have different stacks and piles going around my desk if you could only see the mess that I've created. Just the process that I do. But I do like to clean it up periodically just so that it doesn't become overwhelming and to clean off my desk so I can craft in the meantime. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to tackle next. I've got a little bit of Felicity Jane that I have not broken out, so that might be maybe other manufacturers, go through those. I have some travel, I've got some kids, school, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not sure. You'll have to come back and see what we tackle next time. And until then, happy organizing.